Tonight on WFA Reborn, the Women's Championship is on the line and it's Falls Count Anywhere, so let's not waste any more time. Let's get to it. Robles once again gracing us with his presence, really making a name for himself, a notorious name for himself here in the WFA. But before we get to the in-ring action this week, folks, we got to talk about what's happening tonight. Massive episode. Of course, Justin Rando, we're going to hear from him tonight regarding his spouse Tammy after she was brutally assaulted in the ring in an unfortunate accident. Plus, main event, Women's Championship on the line. It's Falls Count Anywhere. Vile, the brand new Women's Champion, makes her first defense against Nat Castle to see who the rightful title holder is. And there's the rocker boy himself, Nick Robles, cowbell in hand. And so is that microphone.
I'm gonna make fun of whoever I want, kid. All right, Concord! How you creatures feeling tonight, huh? Now, well, last month I was here, I did my little performance and, I could tell you all loved it. From the way I heard each and every one of you fans asking for an encore, demanding more cowbell.
Arguable, to say the least.
I know that my last couple of matches haven't exactly gone well. I've gotten rolled a little bit more than I brought. But, that's a but. I am here to guarantee a win for myself, for the rock and roll animal, Nick Robles, here tonight against anyone that comes out here.
Nick Robles
My pants are too tight.
with the challenge once again. He's 0 for 2 right now in these open challenges that he keeps laying out.
Whoever wants to come out here and get boned, you better hit me with your best shot. Looks, you get rocked.
I love his determination here.
What do you gotta say?
But at some point, you got to learn your lesson. And it looks like the challenge has been answered. Somebody we have not seen for an extended absence here in the WFA. Jermaine Marberry making his return, and listen to that response. One of the absolute fan favorites of the WFA locker room. Despite the mascot, Marberry can go, and is going to be a very tough challenge here for Nick Robles tonight. So great to see Marberry rocking number 3, the jersey back on here in the WFA. Marberry has delivered phenomenal performances against some of the absolute best in the WFA. So this is going to be quite the test for Nick Robles. Two very contrasting attitudes in their approach to the world of professional wrestling. There's the bell, and WFA Reborn is officially underway. And immediately the crowd getting under the skin of the rock animal himself, Nick Robles, but he's got to get focused on the ring here as he comes in hot. Marberry has scouted, dropping down. Now the leapfrog attempt. Robles coming off the other side of the ropes. Watch for the little footwork here of Marberry. Oh, drop down from Robles now. Leapfrog, no! Caught right into the trap of Jermaine here. And number 3 hitting the ropes once again. Shoulder tackle taking down Nick Robles. And oh, what's this? DDT planted in the center of the ring, and Robles landed hard there. Cover like hook, but only a 2 count. Yes, indeed, Benny the basketball at ringside, another crowd favorite. Bringing the thunder here, bringing the energy that keeps Marberry going. Oh, Robles trying to gain control of this thing. He's going to have to slow Marberry way down. But how do you do it when he's coming at you from all angles? The perfect offense is a great defense. Marberry once again with a cover here. 2 in. Oh, Robles able to once again kick out. And really favoring the base of his spine here. And after a few beatings like he's sustained here at WFA Reborn from some of the absolute best this roster has to offer, you gotta wonder if there's any nagging injuries as he finds out just what it takes to be a member of the WFA roster. Marberry coming in high there, was going to dunk on Robles. Robles had it scouted. Beautiful bridge. 2 in. Oh! And Robles, despite his losing attempts, continues to impress each and every time he is in the ring. And now getting a little more physical in this thing, raining down with some stripes from the referee, admonishing him for it. Benny calling for some defense now. And it seems to be working here. Marberry trying to mount a comeback, but Robles shutting him right down with a solid club to the back. And now using those ropes for leverage here, choking the life out of Marberry, using each and every second available to him without getting disqualified. And now we see Marberry in some deep waters now. Robles slowing down the pace, keeping on top of Jermaine Marberry. Man, what a main event tonight with that Women's Championship on the line. The stipulation, falls count anywhere, after Vile managed to win the vacant championship via disqualification. This was her punishment. Beautiful suplex there from Robles. And we got a cover again. 2 in. Oh, Jermaine still very much in this thing, able to kick out with his whole chest on that one. Of course, very curious to hear Justin Rando and what he has to say after his wife was attacked in an accident courtesy of Mosh Pit, getting booted in the face. Justin Rando has been pushed to the brink of destruction. We can't wait to hear what he has to say here tonight as Robles shutting down Marberry once again. Calling for the defense again. Robles letting this crowd get under his skin once again, costing him big time here, allowing Marberry to get back up to his feet. Now looking to escape that hold. Oh, solid knee to the midsection there. Robles looking to capitalize, but Marberry firing back here, reversing that Irish whip, coming into the corner now. Up and over onto his feet on the apron there. Robles charging in and getting nothing but boot. Courtesy of Jermaine, who's about to go sky high. Oh, missing the axe handle. Robles coming in and spine buster. That could be all, folks. Leg is hooked. 2 in. No, Marberry able to get the shoulder up there at the last second. And Robles frustrated. He thought he had him.
This is mine, not Jermaine.
There we go now. Viciously raining down on the face, the bridge of the nose of Jermaine Marberry. And this crowd has had enough of Robles, who is looking absolutely phenomenal in this thing tonight. He's not wasting too much time. He's keeping that offense going. Relentless in his assault, and now trying to take it out on Benny too. Come on. Bringing that cowbell. Benny is shook. He wants no part of Nick Robles. He is not a professional wrestler, just a mascot here for moral support of Jermaine Marberry. And speaking of, there he is. Saving the day for his buddy Benny. Robles tried a right hand there. Marberry countering now. And looking to lay waste to the rocker boy. He comes off the ropes. Clothesline taken down. Robles. Ducking underneath here. There's the footwork I'm talking about. Hitting the ropes now and dunking them to the canvas. And Marberry getting some momentum going. Splashing Robles in the corner. And now fireman's carry position, looking perhaps to finish him off, but Robles rocking him with the back elbow and dropping him once again to the canvas, whipping him by that massive afro of hair.
I'm sick of you, Jermaine! I'm sick of basketball!
And that cowbell is a weapon.
But I want to hurt you way more!
Referee, come on, get involved there.
Get up, buddy!
Benny trying to warn Jermaine Marberry. He's about to walk right into it. No, Marberry able to stop it, thankfully. Robles risking himself disqualification here. He's got to get his head back in the game. Benny had the cowbell, distracting Robles. Now Marberry, psyching him out and hitting an ace crusher. Center of the ring. Leg is hooked, ladies and gentlemen. 2 and 3. That's all she wrote. What a return, what a great way to kick off WFA Reborn, and what a victory for number 3, Jermaine Marberry. So good to see Marberry and Benny back in the WFA, hopefully a sign of things to come, and Robles has to get back to the drawing board. He hasn't heard a bell ring for victory. All he keeps hearing is that cowbell. And we know which bell matters most here in the WFA as Benny now getting into the ring. Folks, if you see the good time everyone's having here in Concord, New Hampshire, we highly recommend you checking us out live. If you're in the New England area, there's only one way to do that. Catch the following video to see when we're live next.
If I bleed tonight, if I am sad tonight, I don't have a job to find. And if I work tonight, if I'm so tired tonight, I'll fall asleep when I'm home.
And now at this time, please help me welcome to the ring my guests at this time, Justin Rando and Tammy.
All right, we're about to hear some words from Justin Rando. He has requested this time. Justin Rando has had co-general manager Adam Barasano as a thorn in his side and using our women's champion Vile to get his hands on Tammy, to do anything to distract Rando from getting his hands on Adam Barasano, and it came to an unfortunate accident as Tammy was struck in the face with Mosh Pit's boot unintentionally as he was aiming to decapitate Adam Barasano. Nonetheless, here's Justin Rando looking to speak his
Tammy, how are
mind.
you feeling?
Thank you for asking. I just want to thank all the fans and friends that have reached out the last month.
I love you, Jimmy!
Last month's show, I did end up with a concussion. Still struggling with headaches and the flights. Oh my God, they're killing me right now. But I'm doing well, and with Justin's help, it's been great. Working as one. Thank you.
Good to hear Tammy's recovering well, but clearly shooken.
Justin, I'm sure this hasn't been easy for you either.
You know, Lauren, the last month has absolutely been hell. You see, with everything that's been going on with Barasano, And then to have Mosh. You know, I've known Mosh for a long time. And he's just become reckless. He has no regard for any of the collateral damage that he is causing. And this time, the collateral damage is right here. Every day, it affects everything we do. She hasn't been able to go to work. She hasn't been able to drive. And so now, I know everybody's saying it was an accident. I don't care whether it was an accident or not. Mosh, why don't you get your ass out here?
Well, temper's flaring here, and I don't know if that's a good idea. We've seen the mood that Moshpit's been in for months, risking himself getting fired from the WFA with his relentlessness, with his carelessness, with the mistakes that he continues to make. And I know that Moshpit has a conscience. I know that Moshpit cares about Tammy, about the entire locker room here in the WFA. This is his home. However, continuously pushing himself to the brink, is it going to cost him a friendship here tonight with Justin Rando?
I gotta stop you, dude. I gotta stop you for a second.
Go right ahead. I'm listening.
Of course, you and I are friends. All three of us. Of course we are. We're not just like locker room buddies outside of these ropes and outside of these walls. We spend time together. Countless times we've been out as couples. And in real life, we share a birthday. That's legit. And I only came to the ring because I am your friend. I wanted to help you. You were getting your ass kicked. Like, you were outnumbered. It wasn't your fault. You needed a hand. And I never expected to be there.
You know, Mosh, I mean, you can give me all the explanations you want, and like I said, accident or not, it doesn't matter. You know, we do share a birthday. We have been friends for a long time. But I don't know who my friends are anymore.
It's quite the claim from Rando.
I get it. Somebody said it earlier, and I heard you, and I don't know who it was. But you said, why do you keep doing this? Why do you keep doing that? Why do you keep messing up? Why do you keep hurting people? I heard somebody say it, and they're right. They're right. They're right. I'm lost, man. I'm lost. I'm scared people are going to forget about what I did here. I'm scared that I'm not worth a damn without heavy metal around my waist. And the best I can do is say I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. To both of them.
There it is, Mosh becoming vulnerable for the first time in his career, admitting the championship has blinded him and cost him a lot here. Not just in his wrestling career, but his life.
You know what, Mosh? I saw your fiance back there. Why don't you bring her out here and let me kick her in the head? Huh?
And Rando still irate, not accepting Mosh's apology.
I'm going to forget you said that, okay? Because it didn't need to be said. Just shake my hand, man.
Mosh asking, extending the hand.
Go to hell, you son of a bitch.
And Rando telling him where to stick it. Obviously irate. This is not something Rando asked for. And the consequences of Moshpit's actions ringing throughout the entire locker room once again, and now into his personal life. Is the championship worth it, Mosh? All of this. It's time to get help. It's time to focus perhaps it's time to take a break. But I'm just hearing that Mosh Pit is not going to get a break because next week, ladies and gentlemen, Mosh Pit is in the ring and he will be facing off against Love Doug. And you're not going to miss it. Make sure you subscribe because the Heavyweight Championship will also be on the line. John Austin defends the championship against 23 Hazard. That is going to be a fantastic main event, so again, don't miss it. Make sure you subscribe. But for now, it's main event time. The WFA Women's Championship on the line. It's Falls Count Anywhere. It's Vile against Nat Castle.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. And it is for the WFA Women's Championship.
And here we go. After a very rare circumstance with a vacated title up for grabs, Vile won the championship via countout thanks to Julius Drager's interference. And now, to settle the score, Nat Castle gets one more chance at the championship gold, and she was allowed to pick this stipulation, and she has chosen right. Falls count anywhere. Wait a minute here, Nat Castle.
You cost me my title match last show. So now, I got your girl one-on-one right now.
No, from behind.
Right now? You wanna go right now? Baby! Let's freaking go!
Vile attacking Nat Castle behind the scenes here backstage. Nat Castle had some words for Drager, who cost her the championship. And it looks like the war has begun officially here. Backstage, tossing chairs left and right at each other. And Vile has had enough looking to escape. And the chase is on, ladies and gentlemen. And here they are, the women's champion Vile and Nat Castle not too far behind. Going to work on Vile. And there is the bell. We are officially underway. Remember, falls count anywhere. And Vile driving Nat Castle into the ring. Oh! And a solid overhand chop as well.
With all that behavior back
Vile did everything in her power. We got a cover here on the floor. Vile did everything in her power to win the championship. So I can only imagine what level she's going to stoop to hang on to that championship gold. And now just continuing to battle on the outside. Falls do count anywhere. No, here we go. Backslide attempt. Shoulders are down. Referee right there in great position to see the shoulders, but only getting a one count there. And Vile looking to shut down Nat Castle as they now go to battle. Being driven into the canvas is Nat Castle. No, watch out, watch out. Hard landing coming up here. No, Nat Castle able to slide behind. Oh, solid shot. And now we got another cover on the floor here too, and Vile able to get the shoulder up. Not a lot of room here. And wrestlers do their absolute best to protect their bodies for the longevity of their careers. So taking any sort of slams, suplexes, or falls on the floor, you want to avoid at all costs. That's why it usually resorts to a striking game on the floor. Could be career ending, but now we are back in the ring and officially here. Gonna find out who the rightful women's champion is Vile. Now going for a cover after that lariat too, and Nat Castle able to get the right hand. No. And Vile confidently in charge of this thing, but it may backfire on her. Nat Castle throwing some of that powder, glitter, whatever it was, out of that bottle that she carries to the ring with her. Some of that Latina Spice, and definitely just spice up this match, as I'm sure Vile is scrambling to repair her vision as she tries to get away, trying to run away from Nat Castle. It looks like the action will continue backstage, right where it started. You hear the screams, you hear the thuds, both women waging war. But Nat Castle returning here into our vision. Wait a minute, Roxanne Fury? What is this about? Vile luring her challenger into a trap, waiting in the wings behind the curtain. The vicious Roxanne Fury having a hand in this championship match, and falls count anywhere means no disqualifications. Vile always with a plan, and I mentioned the level she'd be willing to stoop to, and it seems like she's just formed an unholy alliance here with Roxanne Fury. And wait a minute here. Battle Cat, we've seen her in action recently make her debut. Sticking up for Nat Castle here on that 2-on-1 scenario. And Cat coming in, saying this is for Tammy, Rando's spouse. You see just how tight of a unit this locker room is when your ego isn't in the way. Cat coming to the aid of Nat Castle. And Nat Castle leveling Cat and then Vile. Clotheslining Nat Castle down.
Let's go, girl.
And this is it's chaos out here. This is supposed to be a women's championship match. Wait a minute here. Luscious Latasha came to help even the odds, but accidentally nailed Nat Castle with that trash can lid. Luscious Latasha, a former women's champion, was looking to make things right and just accidentally made a massive mistake here as Vile. I thought she was going to put away Nat Castle, but Castle still with a lot of fight in her. Of course she does. She's Latina Spice, looking to close in on Vile with the submission. No. Vile back into that fireman's carry position and dropping her challenger with the Death Valley driver. 1, 2, 3. That is all she wrote.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, and still WFA Women's Champion, Vile.
Vile retains the women's championship at any and all costs. Folks, next week, don't forget, Mosh Pit will battle Love Doug and the heavyweight championship on the line. John Austin versus 23 Hazard, 2 massive matchups. Again, make sure you subscribe because you don't want to miss it as we see Luscious Latasha tending to Nat Castle. It's great to see the sisterhood come together to look out for one another, but every now and then it does backfire. Folks, we hope you enjoyed this week's episode of Reborn. Don't forget to check us next week, and we'll see y'all next time the bell rings.